Tonight is finally the night that a lot of people have had circled on their calendar for months. Strake Jesuit, Stratford. They had the game of the year last year. Can they replicate it this year? It's time to find out live right here on Crusader Sports Network. Good evening, everybody. I'm Thomas Hatfield. Jackson Amorosa joins me. And Jackson, I am so excited that my first of my final basketball season games, I get to call this game because the storyline just writes itself.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun tonight, Thomas. This was an incredible game last year that went right down to the wire. Stratford actually ended up beating Strake Jesuit at the buzzer on a half-court heave. It was an incredible atmosphere over there at Stratford, but this year we get to take it back home, and it's going to be a lot of fun tonight.
Absolutely. A lot of controversy surrounding that game, especially, like you said, at the ending. But all of that is irrelevant here tonight. Tonight, the tale of the tape between these two teams, fairly even. Jesuit only holds a half-game lead when it comes to record. However, Stratford has been the hotter team as of late. They have won 6 out of their last 7 after losing 4 out of their first 7. Jesuit is somewhat hot coming in. They've won 3 out of their last 5, but they did win 6 out of their first 8.
Yeah, they were quick out of the gate. They had a little bit of a tough loss against Bel Air, a game they definitely could have won, struggled from the free throw line. That was one of the biggest takeaways early in the season. Can we hit it from the stripe? They've gotten a little bit better, settled down in that regard. Practice has started to pay off. But yeah, like you said, this team can get hot. Both these teams can get hot, and they have 2 really good players that are going to be trying to duel it out tonight for the win.
Absolutely. You know, and there's a few players I want to watch out for tonight, and that, of course, Jace Posey, Trevor Lombard are the 2 I'm big on. However, a guy that really needs to perform tonight is Jaden Carroll.
Yeah, I completely agree. He's been a little bit hot and cold, has had some really good games, but then has kind of had some issues dealing with, guarding some bigger guys, which he's going to have to step up and do tonight. He was really good in the Memorial game. That was the other big rivalry game where Strake Jesuit took a huge lead early and kept it, had a big win there. But yeah, those 3 seniors are going to have to lead them tonight. They're going to have to share the ball because there's a few young guys who are also pretty hot and have been really helpful in the supporting cast area.
Yeah, absolutely. And of course, a storyline, we talked about Jaden Carroll and his growing role in the team. Of course, something not that many people have been talking about. No more Drayton Jones is going to have a huge impact on this game.
Yeah, I'd heard him in the Bel Air game. They had a really good guy in the post, but they've kind of started to figure it out a little bit. Someone who's really stepped in to fill that gap is Aiden McKee. He's been extremely good at the post. He's been a pretty good shooter around the outside, and he's been a really good rebounder. That's what this team's going to have to do tonight. If they can win the board battle, it's going to turn out well for the Crusaders.
Yeah, they got to get the 3 ball on tonight. They've got to pour on the points early. You talked about the crowd. They need to get the student section fired up and make sure they don't run out of energy. They're going to need that energy tonight. Stratford's going to need their student section's energy tonight. Both student sections are standing room only, filled all the way to the top. And as we step aside for a few moments, Dr. Martinez will give us the national anthem and the starting lineups. We'll be right back. a rare moment of unity in the singing of the national anthem, and that's probably the only unity we're going to get between these two sides tonight. It's going to be highly competitive, and I am so hyped for this. I know you are. Our entire crew is hyped. Let's get it. Jace Posey will take the tip off. Keanu Dawes on the other side.
These are the two guys to watch out for. Both Division I commits. Jace Posey will be going to TCU. Keanu Dawes will be going to Rice next year. This is going to be really interesting. It's really going to be about who starts quickly here. Who can get their student section involved first.
Smarts with the toss, and it's out of bounds.
The turnover battle is going to be where it's won, in the, kind of in the trenches, and that's a good start for the Crusaders right there.
Posey brings it up the floor. Crusaders' first possession of the game. Off to McKee. Hand around to Lombard. He'll bring it around, back to Posey. Dribbling it around, he'll drive in. It's up and off the glass, no good. McKee with the rebound, it's up and it's good, and the and one. That is how you start.
There's the rebounding I was talking about earlier with McKee. Really does a good job with the fundamentals. That was a really nice box out down low. He was able to take his time, wait for a moment, and then put it back up for the and one.
It's up and it's no good. Rebounded by Wes Wolfert. He'll bring it up, guarded by Lombard. Pass off to Stephen Frent. Excuse me, that was Cameron Cronin. The three is up, no good. Rebounded, nope. Kicked around and rebounded by number 30. That's Tristan Williams, and it's up and in. However, fast break for the Crusaders. They bring it up the floor quickly. Posey off to McKee. He'll bring it into the paint. It's up and no good.
Both teams get their first baskets off second chance points. Both teams are going to have to really find a way to rebound defensively and get the ball back, control the possession.
Wolford off to Skoletis inside. That's up and good. That's Dawes again.
It's going to be tough guarding him. They're going to try and work a few people in there. We'll see McKee on him a little bit. They're going to go to Matthias off the bench here in a moment if he gets going.
Whistle blows. That is a foul on Stratford. And we will go with Jace Posey inbound again.
Try and find someone quickly. There it is.
Up and in. Jaden Carroll's first points of the night, and we're just like that. We're tied up again.
Beautiful set play there. They kind of feinted to go to Trevor Lombard on the outside corner, but then Jaden with a really nice cut to get the easy layup.
Three is up. Good. Swished by Skoletis, excuse me.
They're trading buckets now. It's going to be really important for the Crusaders to start getting stops quickly.
Wesley Westbrooks with the ball now off to Jaden Carroll. He'll try to drive into the paint, however, passes it off to Lombard. Around the key, well defended by Wolfert. Posey has it now defended by Dawes.
It's a good idea. Slow the pace down, really set up the half-court offense. It's got to run through Posey here. They got to start attacking the paint.
Pass off to Lombard. That was a bit out to the outside. Posey has to leave the arc again. They'll continue to slow down the pace. Driven in by Carroll, and that will be a hard foul on Carroll there. That was Dawes.
It's not a bad way to start. Slow it down, find what works. They're still trying to figure out the defense and find the weak points right now.
Yeah, excuse me, that was Tristan Williams, number 30. Check that, Tristan Williams on the foul. Lombard off to Carroll. He mishandles it for a second, but is able to retain possession. He'll look for the paint, however, tipped away, but quick pass off to Posey. He'll try to drive in. Jumper off the rim.
Not a high-quality shot there. That was well contested, a little bit off balance. They're going to want to get a better shot than that.
Stratford with the early three-point advantage. It's up and no good. But the foul on on the Crusaders.
A few early on the floor fouls called, kind of setting the tempo here a little bit. Both teams are going to have to play discipline if they don't want to get in foul trouble.
Cronin inbounds to Dawes. He'll drive into the paint, defended by McKee. It's up, but a shooting foul on McKee. He'll go to the line first time tonight for the Spartans.
Not a great start defensively for McKee at all. Dawes already had the early bucket. Now he's going to go to the line shooting 2 free throws. They're going to have to find a way to stop him quickly, or this could get out of hand.
My gosh, the student section's up, but that's not going to matter, at least in this instance.
The Spartans lead by 4 right now, but Strake Jesuit has had trouble starting quickly in these last few games. They tend to go down early and then find their stride. This isn't atypical for them. So they just got to kind of get into a good mode here.
Make that 5 points as Posey has it up. Quick pass off to McKee. He'll drive in. No good. Carroll defends with Dawes bringing it up the court. Cronin has it. Defended by Posey. We'll bring it through. Dawes drives inside the arc to the paint. It's up and it's good. And they'll get the and one on that.
Yeah, Stratford's going to their guy early. That's why you're going to see some substitutions here. Ada McKee and Jaden Carroll are struggling to guard him early. This is what we were saying at the beginning. They're struggling to figure out which big guy can take on another 6'7" guy who can be really active around the rim. Dawes now up to 6 points, possibly getting his 7th right now as the lead stretches to 7.
Dawes already at the free throw for the second time tonight. No good. Posey rebounds up to Jason Lynn, his first minutes of the night.
Yeah, the Crusaders went early to their subs. Jason Lynn out there, a junior. Lucas Hoban, 21, a sophomore. And Matthias Murr is a junior. But that was a good job by Lombard getting in the paint.
Nice floater there. Crusaders get 2 back. Slow up-court offense. They'll bring it across the half-court line. Lynn defends. Wolfert now over to Williams. Out. There's the 3. It's up and off the rim. No good. Lombard with the rebound. The rebound has been something the Crusaders have struggled with. However, they're starting to get a little bit back here. Murr inside. Posey up. Good. 2 more back and the Crusaders are starting to click.
That's a good sign right there. Jace Posey gets his first points. They can kind of settle down there now, find their offense a little bit, but they need to start getting stops here. You can see Matthias Murr is now guarding Keanu Dawes. They've switched to him like I said they were going to if Ada McKee wasn't working. You can see right there, that was a foul, but you can see he has no fear to contest that shot. A lot of people do not contest that shot right there. He will go to the line, but
he will go to the line here. But
Tristan Williams might rethink dunking on Matthias going forward.
But that's also why you dunk. That's a good way to draw the foul, especially
True.
On the block. Williams at the line for the first time tonight. But it's really concerning that a lot of the points for the Spartans have already come off the free throw. You already have 4 fouls on the board, and the first quarter isn't even over yet. Yeah,
this is their 3rd trip to the line. The Crusaders have only had 1. It was on the first possession of the game. Their first possession of the game after Ada McKee's and 1. So that's going to be one thing to look for here going forward.
Lombard takes the 3. It's up. It's good.
First 3 taken and it falls. That's a really good sign. Lombard has been a little bit hot and cold this year, but when he gets going, he's hard to stop.
Lynn defends Wolfert, now off to Williams, who's defended by Posey. Quick handoff now to Cronin. Kicks out, still no substitutions yet for the Spartans. Williams defended by Posey, quick flip off to Wolfert. He'll bring it into the paint, the layup is up, no good. Off the glass and Posey with the rebound as he'll be fouled. Good, as his hands go up, he might get a shot at the line here.
You mentioned substitutions for the Spartans. They don't play a lot of guys. They usually rotate 6, maybe 7. They aren't very deep. That's one thing to look for if they get into foul trouble. But, that's why you might see, some more business-like decisions as, they move on. But that's why Strake needs to really pound the paint and drive and try and draw fouls because they do not have many subs on the bench. Another thing we want to watch out for is the transition game like you saw right there. That's where it'll really get going if they can get some dunks.
Spartans with their first substitutes of the night. Here we go, Lombard. Will bring it in, he'll drive into the arc slightly. Oh my goodness. Oh, he broke his ankles. Oh, just off the rim.
A little bit deep of a three, might have been a little bit of a heat check there. Not the greatest shot, but let's see if they can get a stop.
Oh, that was a great move right there. Great ball movement.
Really good off the missed shot. That's a way to push the tempo.
I have no idea what in the world they were trying to do there. Did not work regardless.
Yeah, just overdid it on the floater there from the corner.
The three is up and good. And the Spartans are starting to pour it on again.
Yeah, Dawes has already had a few points under the rim. There he shows off the shooting. But the Crusaders need to just stay calm here, work their offense. It's not over yet.
Absolutely. We saw what happened in the second half of the JV game. Crusaders were up healthy, but they lost that lead in the blink of an eye.
You saw that? Yeah. You saw that was Lucas Hoban take that corner three. He's been the standout sophomore.
That's another three. Dawes is hyped. And a timeout. And a 10-point lead already.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a lazy closeout there. You're not going to win this game if you don't get your hand up quickly and try and close out. Dawes is a threat anywhere on the floor. It's a bad look for the Crusaders. Not a great start, but there were flashes that were good for the Crusaders. They're going to need to come out quick. They need to start attacking the paint a little bit more. They're doing too many things around the perimeter. And on defense, they're just going to have to be more tough, a little more physical.
Chase Posey right now, very, very, very visibly frustrated. He is getting on his guys a little bit. I mean, this is his last year. This is kind of the year for the Crusaders. Last year was kind of a prove-it year. They really proved themselves last year. But this is the year they need to get the results. This is the year they need to make the run.
Yeah, for sure, and they've shown that they are capable. They had a really good win here at home against Cy Creek not too long ago, so they're going to have to get it going here. They're capable of pulling this one out.
Absolutely. Quick poke there by Stanhill. Brought into the paint, it's floated up, no good. Rebounded by the Spartans. They'll try to get a quick play going, however, that doesn't end up working.
That's already two missed layups there, one by Lombard and one by Lynn, that were relatively good shots. They're going to have to start making those to cut back into this lead.
Stanhill brings it into the paint, however, that is stolen. Nice job there by Lombard to poke it out. He'll bring it in. It's up. Oh, no good. They tried to get too fancy there.
A little bit aggressive in the fast break, but that's all right.
It's up and no good. They can't land it, but that time it goes. And that'll be a foul on Carroll, though.
That's a good way to push it there. They gotta attack. They gotta get to the line like we were saying earlier. And that's a good way. With 23 seconds left, you see if you can sink both of these, get a stop, maybe get one last shot at this lead here.
It's up. First one is good. Critical free throw.
Yeah, Carroll's a really good free throw shooter. He's 78% on the year, so relatively pretty good. One of their better free throw shooters.
Stratford takes the lead in fouls now with 5. It's up and it's good.
We're going to need a lot more of that.
But now if you're Jaden Carroll, you've got to start drawing the fouls as well. Just get into the paint, be aggressive.
Yeah, hopefully that adds to his confidence a little bit. The refs are going to give you the fouls there if you're aggressive. There's a good jump.
Oh my goodness, Aiden McKee. That was a great job there. Oh,
that's a charge.
Charging. Aiden McKee, he just got. That's an example. We talked about aggression. That's just being over-aggressive right there.
Yeah, you got a jump stop there, maybe a pump fake. He ran right over him. Might have been a little bit of a flop. I didn't see too much contact, but the refs saw the charge.
Went for the ball, going for the ball. That was was Andrew Love. That did not end up working out. It's up, no good at the buzzer. It's a 10-point lead for the Spartans, but Jesuit has 3 more periods to go. Do not go anywhere. You are watching Crusader Sports Network. Welcome back to Crusader Sports Network. Thomas Hatfield and Jackson Amorosa here with you. And Jackson, you and I were talking about it during the quarter break. Jace Posey been limited to a non-factor so far, but he has played almost all the minutes tonight for the Crusaders.
Yeah, he has 2 points, but the points don't really matter at this point. He's got to rebound the ball. He's got to make plays for other people. See that?
Oh, there you go.
He got that one to fall, but that's a tough shot. In the Side Creek game, he put up 30, 11, and 6. That's a stat line he's going to have to work on for tonight. And it's not just the points, it's the rebounds, it's the assists. That's when this team is really good. There's a rebound right there.
Yeah, absolutely. He's only been limited to 2 points in the first quarter. I've picked up his first 2 on the first possession of the quarter. Lombard off to Posey. He'll go get it off to Hoban. The 3 is up and good. In the corner is Westbrooks. Yes.
That's his first shot tonight. One thing that's really good about the point guard is he's really good at taking quality shots. You don't see him take a lot of crazy shots, a lot of mid-range jumpers. 3s, open layups. That's what you get from him. High quality defense as well.
Absolutely. Quick ball movement here. Tristan Williams off. Cronin, it's up. It's no good. Rebounded by Hoban.
Really good close out there by Westbrooks. Went all the way through. Really making it tough on him to shoot. That's a charge.
That's charging.
Can't run right into him. The defender was set. That was a really big issue against in the Memorial game. Actually, that's what a lot of people have started to do against Posey. Posey likes to kind of lower the shoulder, drive right into the defender. The defender can flop and still get the charge.
Absolutely. Here we go. We are back up and going again. Williams takes it now. Off to Dawes. Dribbling it around. That's not going to end up working out. Was not even touched there.
We haven't talked a lot about turnovers yet, which is one good thing about the Crusaders. They haven't turned the ball over, which is really good, and something they need to continue as they force a turnover there. Look, they already cut the lead in half since the first quarter, so they're moving in the right direction. They just got to chop the wood here.
Lombard off. Westbrooks defended. Pass. Carroll has it now to Posey. They'll get it into Murr, out to Posey once again outside the arc. Driving in, it's up, almost went.
Put a little bit too much twirl on that, just could have laid it up a little bit, but good look though.
Great ball movement here, that's the 3, it is good. Crusaders have had no answer so far. Visible frustration on the faces of Coach Amorosa and Coach Carroll right now. And I don't blame you. Your guys have not been playing up to par so far.
Yeah, not at all, but they're hanging in there. It's only 8 points.
I don't know. Yeah, that was...
Jaden Carroll likes to go with that kind of underhook shot, and it hasn't paid off for him very well. Oftentimes it ends up just like that. He's got to be a little bit stronger over the top.
That's going to be a travel. That was called on Peyton Surratt.
No, that was Dawes. That was Dawes in the
excuse
post.
me, Dawes.
Yeah. That's his second turnover the last 2 times he's touched the ball. He was really good in the first quarter. He's been a little bit clumsy in this quarter so far.
Aiden McKee's getting up off the bench. He'll be coming in soon. Westbrooks, defended by Surratt. Now off to Carroll. He'll drive in. It's up. No good.
There's that kind of scoop again. He's got to go up over the top. I don't know why he keeps doing that.
Mishandled there by Surratt momentarily. Williams, it's up. It's good. Another 10-point lead for the Spartans. Their third of the night so far. Westbrooks off to Lombard.
Yeah, both teams just went on 5-0 stretches. The Crusaders cut it to 5, and then Stratford answered right back.
Murr off to Jaden Carroll. Now to Posey.
Posey's got to keep attacking. Even though the charge was called, he's got to keep going towards the rim.
They've also got to keep the ball movement going as well. It's up. It's good. Critical basket there for the Crusaders.
He's got a really soft touch to him, Thomas. He pinpointed it right on the glass. Really soft touch and a good finish there by Posey.
Driven in, it's up and no good.
Might have been a little bit of a soft foul there. I didn't see too much contact, but he's called that foul a few times. He called it in the first quarter a few times on the floor, but now the Crusaders enter the bonus, and Dawes has been a good free throw shooter thus far, as Jaden Carroll and Lombard get subbed out for McKee.
Crusaders already in the halfway through the second quarter. Especially if you want to make up some ground now, you got to be much more disciplined at this point. Dawes' free throw is no good. Westbrook's on the bouncing rebound. He'll try to drive it through. Pass off to Hoban. Nice save there.
That was a really nice save. Used all of that long wingspan.
Posey drives in. Knocked away. Driven through, however, a quick steal for the Crusaders now. Up to Posey. He gets his dunk!
That'll really ignite the student section as they start hopping. Posey just doesn't shy away. He just got blocked. He gets back up. Good find by Westbrook again, being unselfish with the ball. Posey gets his dunk. Hopefully that'll ignite some confidence in this offense.
Williams. No good.
Really good defense right there.
Oh, they're going to, yep. They're able to get the jump ball.
It's going to go back to Stratford, but another really good defensive showing by Lucas Hoban at the rim. He's a 6'7" sophomore, still young, but growing into that physique. He'll be really good. We haven't seen him shoot the ball too much. He killed Memorial from behind the arc, and he's killed a lot of teams. He's kind of come out of the woodworks a little bit, but it seems like Stratford has game planned for him a little bit more, as they've seen him as a little bit more of a threat.
Inbound to Surratt. It was off to Skalatis. Now to Dawes. It's up and no good, but they'll get the foul.
There's the charge going the other way. Both star players have just kind of run into the defender under the basket. They got to jump stop, maybe even Euro step there to get out of the direction of the defender. They don't want to keep picking up offensive fouls like that. I believe both Dawes and Posey have 2 now. We were saying earlier, Stratford doesn't sub a lot, so they got to keep their starters out of foul trouble. Strike Jesuits a little bit more deep. They've gone through nine so far. They've emptied their bench a little bit.
Only a handful of people we haven't seen so far. The only people we haven't seen, Nico DeLal, Matthew O'Neill, Michael Crutchfield, and Justice Robinson. Only 4 players we haven't seen so far. Jump ball advantage, Spartans again. Excuse me, now it's advantage Crusaders this time around.
No, they actually called a travel, so the Crusaders keep possession. The ref closest to me called a travel on that play as he fell down. That's Tristan Williams, he fell down. So the Crusaders are going to get under the rim. They have really good design plays here, set plays, kind of like a corner kick if y'all have been watching the World Cup. So this is where they can capitalize here.
Spartans are one foul away from putting the Crusaders in the bonus. Inbound, right under the rim, no good, but knocked away. It's up off the rim again, up and good. Andrew Love with his first points of the night.
One of the first things they teach you when you're young is you got to follow your shot, and Andrew Love did just that, just kept pecking away, got it to fall there. Another good defensive stop by Lucas Hoban under the rim as they push the pace with Westbrooks.
Crusaders finally starting to come on again. It's only a 4-point game now with 2:28 to go. That's going to be a foul, and there is the critical number 7 for the Crusaders.
Hoban's a really good free throw shooter, so you love to see him go to the line early in this one.
Both teams are now in the bonus.
Like you said, the Crusaders have started to find their rhythm a little bit. They've started to kind of hone up some of the holes in the defense. Keanu Dawes hasn't been too much of a threat so far. Jace Posey's finding his rhythm, and some of the other guys have started to step up. That's what you got to do here as we approach halftime.
Hoban, his first shots of the night. First one, no good, and that'll be the only one, but right back up and in, Matthias Murr.
What a beautiful box out down low by Matthias. Doesn't take a play off that kid. Beautiful way to get 2 points there.
Tight defense by Jaden Carroll, but Williams drives through and makes it.
Jaden Carroll's got to be a little bit tougher in that position there. Tristan Williams just went right through his chest. Hoban able to find Posey there.
Posey on the inbound. Jumps. Carroll, oh my, fakes him out. Hoban the 3 now, off the glass.
A little bit rushed, a little bit off balance. Wasn't sure if he wanted to shoot that shot. He's got to be confident there.
But here we go. Oh no, a botched pass. Posey almost had possession. Dawes with the dunk.
90 seconds left in the half. The Crusaders got to keep the turnovers to a minimum, preferably 0, as they've done for most of the half. They cannot let that keep happening right there, especially when they're trying to chip away at this lead.
And you can hear the chants of he's a freshman and a talented one at that. It's up and it's good. Nice floater by Posey.
That was really good post work. Jace Posey 6'4", going to work down low a little bit. He's really good in that mid-range.
Approaching a minute to go in the half. It's off. Williams back to Cronin. The 3 is up. No good. Posey with the nice rebound.
Posey's done a lot more of the dirty work this quarter, and it's ignited his offense a little bit. He's gone down in the mud a little bit and gotten some really good rebounds here as we approach 45 seconds.
Crusaders starting to chew the clock a little bit here. Not as much pressure here, just try to get the deficit down. Don't go for the lead.
Yeah, you got to be happy. They started down 10. It looked a little bit bleak. Now they're going to hopefully go into the halftime one-possession game. Anyone's ball game. This is exactly how they drew it up. They just got to keep it close. This is a second half team that usually comes alive late.
They wait for the signal from Coach Amorosa, and when they get it, it's going to be an all-out sprint for the basket.
You're going to want to see Trevor Lumnard's going to come up from the corner. That's how they did it against Memorial. There he is. He's going to come up, probably get a handoff. They're going to try and get him a 3 right at the top of the key. There he is.
5 seconds.
There it is, right.
But
Chase keeps it himself.
They're not going to
let
it goes. And right at the buzzer, it's a 2-point game. What a turnaround for the Crusaders in the second quarter. As we head into halftime, it's 32-30, Spartans on top. And we've got an exciting second half of action for you.
Jace kept it with himself. He said, move out of the way. I'm going to take this one myself. Put it right on the glass. Soft touch once again. Beautiful finish. Beautiful end of the half. They were down 10. They cut it to 5, then went down 10 again. And now, hey, I'm happy with 32-30 right here with momentum going into halftime. Jace Posey lit up that second quarter, but there were some other people, and it started with the defense. Lucas Hoban and Matthias Moore were excellent down low. Aiden McKee, Jaden Carroll, Wesley Westbrooks were solid. And that's what we're going to need going into the second half.
As the student sections flood out of their seating areas, we will leave you now until the third quarter. From Jack Samorosa, I'm Thomas Hatfield, and from our entire production crew, we thank you for watching, but we will be back in approximately 10 minutes with more basketball action here for you. Of course, your score at halftime, Stratford Spartans 32, your Straight Jesuit fighting Crusaders 30. We will be right back right here on Crusader Sports Network. The chill did not decrease. The chill did not come with these student sections. They were going at each other the entire halftime. They are not calming down, and I'm excited for an exciting second half of action. Thomas Hatfield, Jack Samorosa back here with you.
Yeah, it's a really close game. It was a really close half of action in that one.
Crusaders get the early foul.
That's a good start. You love to see Posey go to the line early. As these guys start to get into foul trouble, it could be a huge part of the game here. Let's see how Posey does from the line. He's been relatively all right. Really struggled in the Bel Air game. Went 2 of 11.
First goes. It's a 1-point game.
He's
One
been-
to tie.
He's been working on his free throw routine. You know, that's important to keep it consistent. Try and figure out what works for you and sink it.
No good. It will remain a 1-point lead for the Spartans as they take their first possession. Dawes up to Williams. It's up and it is good and one. Both teams trade fouls on their first possession as Stratford will get a chance to make it a 4-point lead.
Yeah, McKee was a little bit late there on his AAU teammate. They play summer ball together and came over on his back on that play. Just kind of looked a little bit lazy coming down the court there as Tristan Williams goes to the free throw line to make this a 3-point play.
No good. Posey will bring it up off the rebound, his first of the half. Driving into the paint, it's up and it's good. It's a 1-point game once again.
Jace Posey looks like he's going to continue his momentum from the second quarter. Come out swinging here already with 3 points. That's a good sign for the Crusaders as it's a 1-point game.
Absolutely. It's up and it's good. Drive again was Cronin to make the shot there.
That was a really good job. Again, Westbrook's just a step late there as they came around the curve. It's a really good little block screen action that Stratford ran right there to get a high-quality shot.
Also critical, the Crusaders will be on their home end this half. That is going to be key.
Yeah, for sure. With home court advantage, it'll be really huge factor late in this game if it stays close.
The three is up, no good.
Jace Posey not known for his three-point shooting. That was a little bit deep. Probably not the best shot that Coach Amorosa wanted there.
Now the three is up from Skotalakis, and that is good. Westbrooks will bring it up off the inbound from Posey. Lombard was thinking about a three there, faked him out.
We haven't seen Lombard take too many threes. He's their natural three-point shooter, if you want to call him that. But there's another foul.
Jane Carroll so far has really struggled tonight. He is basically the only stuff he's been able to get done. He does get the foul there, but he's basically been able to do nothing besides those free throws he's made. He's been key defensively, however, for the Crusaders. Very good at drawing fouls, so that will be key.
Yeah, for sure. He struggled a little bit, missed a few layups, but hopefully he'll get going here as the game continues.
Lombard to Westbrooks, into the paint, brings it out.
There it is!
Alley-oop! I've been waiting to do that all summer. Oh, baby!
That one will bring down the house a little bit. Good find by Lombard. As the lead is now 4.
It's up, no good.
Yeah, Dawes tried to silence the crowd there, couldn't get it to go. Dawes hasn't scored since early in the second quarter. He had over 10 in the first. It's going to be something to look out for.
Floater's up, no good. Takes an awkward bounce for McKee, so he's not able to get to it. Williams, defended by McKee. Pass off to Wolfert. Flip off to Stonalakis, now to Williams. He'll drive through. It's up and no good, but he'll get the rebound and the foul.
McKee and Carroll have struggled to guard down the post. They've gone to Murr and Hoban a little bit, and it worked in the second quarter. I wonder if they'll go back to them right now, but one thing that it does, it jeopardizes a little bit of offense. Murr and Hoban haven't really found their stride on the offensive side yet, so you kind of have to trade defense for offense there if they go that option.
The three, no good from Dawes.
Dawes might be getting a little frustrated there. Those are 2 tough shots that he's taken, unable to get it to go.
Lombard mishandled by Carroll, but that'll be out of bounds. Tried to bring it back in.
Sideline judge says it's going to stay with the Crusaders. They've been good off their baseline. Let's see what they do here from the corner. This is an awkward spot. As they give it to Lombard, looked like he might have been open there.
Westbrooks drives in, jumper no good. McKee can't get the rebound, but however it's out on Dawes. The Crusaders will get the ball right back.
Yeah, that was only Westbrook's second field goal attempt. He was good from 3 early. Good find by Carroll, good feed.
Great pass there by Jaden Carroll, and that's where he's really going to have to shine tonight. Just feed the ball off. He has not been great shooting, so he's just got to help out with the assists.
Posey up to 19 points after he only had 2 in the first quarter.
Dawes breaks his cold streak and gets the Stratford some key points here. It's up, no good. Up, and it falls. Back to 2 points for the Spartans.
Jace Posey loves to double as a volleyball player down there. He has a really good way of kind of tapping until it falls.
Absolutely.
And here it is. They're going to bring in the kind of defensive set here with Murr and Hoban to try and relieve Carroll and McKee, who have struggled down in the post against Williams and Dawes.
Cronin tripped a little bit, tried to sell it. Now Dawes has it. He'll take the 3. No good. Rebounded by Posey.
Dawes has kind of faded a little bit. He didn't take those shots in the first quarter. He looked for high-quality shots. You got to wonder if he's getting a little tired.
McKee.
There's the one!
And the Crusaders have a shot at their first lead of the night.
It's kind of poetic, isn't it? They took their first lead on an Aiden McKee and 1 to start the game. They went up 2-0. They've yet to lead since. And now they're going to lead, if he hits this, 42-41. What a great circle of events there as they keep fighting back. Stratford looks a little bit defeated here.
Kind of reminds you of what happened in the JV game just about an hour and a half ago. Crusaders were up at halftime, but the Spartans stormed back. Now the Crusaders doing it to the Spartans. Air ball by McKee, and he just hangs his head.
Yeah, but you saw the leadership by Lombard. Gave him a pat on the back, trying to keep his head up. Lombard hasn't had his best game either, but he's trying to keep McKee involved here. But they're going to go with Murr and Hoban here down the stretch. But they call a timeout. Stratford might be a little tired here. We talked in the first half about them not having a large rotation, but McKee also looks a little bit tired on the sidelines. But, man, they've been battling hard as it is all tied up, Thomas. 3:53 left in the third. Don't go anywhere.
Yeah, we promised you an exciting half of action, and it has delivered so far. The Crusaders have stormed back. And I am excited as to watch this keep going. But we'll be right back here in a few seconds. We're back. Cronin will inbound it to Williams, who gave it to Dawes. Pass in, back to Dawes. He'll drive in. It's up and good. Stratford back with the lead.
Yeah, if you're Stratford, that's what you want going down the stretch here. Dawes has kind of started to settle, but not there. He went through the tough basket, got it to go.
Posey off to Lombard. He'll look around the arc. Over. Hoban.
There's Hoban, his second 3.
Tried to bank it off the glass, did not end up working out.
0 for 2 right now. That's not a good look for him. They've really struggled from the 3-point line, but in their defense, they haven't taken a ton, so.
Three's up, no good. Oh, but mishandled. Murr is able to pick it up quickly, though. Very clean half defensively so far. Only 5 fouls combined so far compared to the 8 we had in the first half alone. It's up, no good.
Took a bad bounce. That was a good work to split the defense. Might have been a charge there on Lombard. There it is. There's the offensive foul. That's going to be 3 on Dawes, I believe.
Yeah, Jason Lynn got fouled there after the rebound. Dawes committed it. He'll plead his case, but to no avail.
If you're the Crusaders right now, you need to whoever Dawes is guarding, they need to attack the paint. Make this guy try and foul you, or he's going to get out of the way as he gets into foul trouble. Stratford is lost without him on the offensive side. They need to realize that he is in foul trouble, and they need to attack him, and he will move out of the way.
They especially need to find someone who can fill his role when he's not on the court. They haven't really taken him off the court so far either.
But, Thomas, I don't think they do have anyone that can fill his shoes quite enough if he does go out. There's Lombard from the corner.
Oh, no good. Rebounded. Great job there. He'll just fight, try to draw the foul. He can't. Posey gets it. He gets it. It'll be an and one. Huge for the Crusaders. They can take the lead once again here. They have another shot at it.
Yeah, what a great way to not give up there. After Lombard missed the 3, Murr and Posey did a great job trapping, and then Posey just picked it up. He's too strong down there for Stratford right now.
Absolutely.
Let's see if they can finally take the lead here.
They do. Finally, the lead will be in the Crusaders' camp for the first time tonight. It took a while, but they got there.
Yeah, let's see what Stratford does with a little bit of adversity. They haven't faced much.
They'll fight for it. Stratford will get the foul.
Ooh, I don't like that call right there. Looked like it could have been a jump ball, but I like the aggression. Jaden Carroll needs to keep on that.
Dawes, defended by McKee. Looks it for the shot. It's good. Stratford take the 1-point lead again.
I don't know. He kind of got away with a little bit of a push-off. Aiden McKee might have been a little bit soft there, but he kind of created the space by lowering the shoulder. But, hey, that's a tough shot. He made it.
Dawes tried to get the charge.
Oh,
it's
my.
Up and good. It's a 1-point lead for the Crusaders again. Posey has 26.
That's a tough shot right there. High arcing floater. Gets it to fall effortlessly.
Wolfert, defended by Lombard. Off to Dawes. Off to Cronin. Over. Looked around.
Carroll's got to be tough down there in the post against Williams. He's got to stand his ground.
He was for a second.
There it is.
And a huge play from Carroll. And that'll be a foul.
Good job by Jaden Carroll standing his ground against Williams, who's kind of bullied McKee a little bit down there. But Jaden Carroll kept his ground, just kind of moved the feet and got the ball out. Now it's going to be Crusaders' ball. Hopefully they can extend the lead here.
Williams will come off.
Stratford, hands on their hips. They're looking a little bit tired here. This is a high-energy environment. Just the emotional drain that this place has with the student sections going crazy. Posey, clear lane.
Oh, no. Just could not fall. They almost forced him out, but it won't work. Dawes was thinking about 3. Now he'll take it. It's no good.
Good job by McKee there. He boxed out. He did the right thing there. Forced the foul. That's going to be 6, I believe. No, it's going to be 7. They're going to go to the line. Oh, they will not go to the line. They'll go. No, there it is.
No, yep, there they go.
1 and 1.
They just hadn't flashed the bonus up
right.
yet.
That's 1 and 1 right there. That's going to be huge already. The foul count is 7-3. Although McKee has airballed his last one and is 0 for 2.
In the third quarter, there may be only 53 seconds left, but in the third quarter, there's still a lot of time left to get a foul.
Yeah, they're going to be in the bonus the rest of the way.
It's up and good. Jesuit has their largest lead of the night with 2. They'll have a chance to make it 3.
Yeah, McKee, you could just see, kind of took a sigh of relief, made his first free throw. Hopefully he can get it back again. Get his rhythm down.
That's really a morale free throw.
Oh,
as
of
well.
course. In this environment, that's a morale free throw.
No good. Unable to get
Good
there.
job by McKee.
McKee with a great steal there. He'll bring it up. Cannot get the and one, but that'll be a travel anyway, so it won't matter.
McKee probably should have looked to dish that. Maybe got a little bit too confident there, but he comes off again. He looks tired, maybe a little bit frustrated as he kind of hits the bench hard. But here comes in Murr, who's been pretty good defensively tonight. Westbrook's starting to press.
Murr defending Dawes. Can be classified as a mismatch in some cases in favor of Dawes. No good.
Hey, Murr stood with him there. He moved his feet, then didn't let him get bodied. Here comes Posey the other way.
Up, no good, but they'll get the foul.
Another foul there. That'll be 8 on this half as Posey goes to the line. They need to make these free throws, Thomas. They've struggled from the line. And this is, in a close game like this, you gotta make it from the stripe.
Stratford had a lot of free throws in that first quarter, but you look at Jesuits really turned
They've
the
had
table
0
here in the
now.
third. Yeah.
They've had 0 in this quarter. Strike Jesuits only have 3 fouls.
Makes the first. The double bonus is only a handful of fouls away for the Crusaders. They could get a maximum of 3 or 4 free throws in some cases.
Yeah, and another thing the bonus does is it allows you to attack the paint a little bit more aggressively because the Stratford team is not going to want to foul you as much as they have to deal with foul trouble and the bonus the rest of the way.
No good, but Carroll gets the rebound. Out to Westbrooks. He'll bring it in the paint. It's up. No good, but the
What a putback!
Matthias Murr. You can tell he's got that Murr blood in him, shades of his brother.
Yeah, Nico Murr did the same sort of stuff for the team last year. The dirty work.
Posey gets the steal. He'll bring it through. It's
that's a
no
foul.
Good,
That's a
but
big
he'll get the foul.
Oh, that's going to be an intentional foul. Some frustration as Posey gets the steal. Luckily, he did not get hurt there. You kind of worry in these situations for Posey when he leaves the floor like that. If there's going to be an intentional foul, they put up the X. It's going to be an intentional. Yep, and here comes the technical foul. That'll increase it to double bonus, and Strake's going to get the ball back.
Stratford is starting to fall apart right before our eyes right now. We thought that it would be an almost insurmountable lead for the Crusaders at points in the first half, especially if things got out of hand, but they stayed in it, and this is the fruit of the labor.
Yeah, no, we talked about it. They start a little bit slow sometimes, but they're a second half team. Coach Amorosa, Coach Carroll, Coach Linden, they keep everyone calm over there. Nothing is out of hand for them. They come back from way more than 10 in the past.
But he misses the first.
You can't miss free throws like here, especially when they're gimmies. This
Absolutely.
is a technical foul. It's just a little bit disappointing for Posey. I mean, from a stats perspective, missing free throws like this is like the difference between 35 points and 29.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, he's going to want those back.
It's not a good sign there. He's struggled. He's struggling right now. So is McKee. They're two guys who shoot the most free throws. Have struggled, but Posey comes out of the game, got to rest up. So is Dawes. Both guys are tired.
That is key because now you have your 2 best guys from each team off the floor.
Lombard
For 3.
got
no
tipped.
Good,
Got
airballs
tipped.
it.
Oh, but there's a foul underneath.
Yeah, McKee, I think, was just not really thinking there.
Yeah, not thinking at all. McKee looks a little bit down, but he's got to dig deep here and there in the fourth quarter. He's still got a lot left to give this team. He can be a game changer on the defensive side as well.
Westbrooks in defense of Wolfert.
They can't give up a shot here or they cannot foul. This would be detrimental.
Well,
there it
that'll
is.
do it for the quarter. Stratford has a good opportunity to rebound here. But it is not over yet. Like we have said time and time again, we saw exactly what happened last year. Stratford had a strong fourth quarter and it ended up getting them the win.
Yeah, I mean, but Strake Jesuits built a little bit of lead, a little bit of momentum. Missed 2 free throws there with Posey, but got to shake it off. You got to shake it off. You got to come to the line every time knowing you're the best free throw shooter on the planet.
It is 8 minutes for the rest of our lives, or at least the lives of the student sections here, because this rivalry this year will live and die on this fourth quarter. We'll be right back from Jackson Amoroso. I'm Thomas Hatfield. Don't go anywhere. Seriously, you are going to want to watch this fourth quarter. We'll see you in a couple of minutes. Here we go. My goodness. It's fourth quarter time. Jesuit up 5.
They got to get a stop here out of the gate. That'll really set the tone for the quarter.
Absolutely.
Can't allow a 3 or anything. They don't want to cut this lead in half.
Wolfert. Off to Cronin. Back to Wolfert. He'll get into the paint. Defended by Carroll. Lombard defends Williams. Definitely a size mismatch on that one. Dawes. Into the paint, it's up, no good. Rebounded by Carroll.
Great job by McKee there. He struggled on offense, but really, that is not a good sign.
That just spun out of his hands, and Dawes gets his dunk.
Let that be the last turnover for Crusaders right now, because that you can't allow that anymore. And there, they almost did it again.
Great recovery by Carroll. Drive up, no good. He'll just keep it in. Looks for a pass. That'll be a travel.
Man, he has not had a field. He's had 1 field goal tonight, and it came out of an out-of-bounds play under the basket. Other than that, he's been unable to score very effectively, but he's going to be key down the stretch because he still has spurts where he can get it done.
Now a 3-point lead. This is where Dawes is dangerous.
Yeah, of course, anyone's dangerous. They've shown they can shoot the ball pretty well as Dawes gets it in the post.
Defended by McKee. It's up. That'll be a shooting foul. McKee was a bit hard there, but now McKee has to be really careful. He has been the most prolific fouler tonight for the Crusaders.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much McKee could have done there. He kind of turned his shoulder at the last second, but he kept his hands pretty high. Dawes just did a good job of drawing the contact. Dawes has been a pretty good free throw shooter too, so not a good sign to start for the Crusaders.
First one, no good.
I've done a good job of jinxing him as well, so hopefully I continue to keep that up.
McKee will come in. He'll continue to plead his case. Yeah, I don't blame Coach Amoroso on that one. You just want to get him back to the bench because you say one thing wrong and you're done for the night. So,
yeah, McKee's got to keep his cool here as both teams have struggled from the line, but they've done a good job rebounding it offensively.
No free throws, but the Spartans have it right back. Rebounded by Westbrooks.
Here's Hoban.
Hoban. It's up. Good. Lucas Hoban. He has been effective tonight. Posey tried to draw the foul. That did not work.
That's his first points of the night for the sophomore.
Dawes off the rim. But however, he gets his own rebound. It's up, and it's good.
They're trading buckets now. It's just got to, who can get the stop first? It's going to start on the defensive end. Both offenses are too good right now. It's going to have to come from a stop.
Absolutely. Posey mishandles. Travel. Another one for the Crusaders.
That's 3 turnovers in this fourth quarter. They've kept the turnovers at bay relatively well, but now they've turned the ball over 3 times in 5 possessions.
In my opinion, as Jaden Carroll comes in, I do want to see a little bit more of Lucas Hoban and
agree.
Matthias Murr in this game. They have been the anchors. If I'm Coach Amoroso, if I'm Coach Carroll, those are the guys I'm keeping in at the end of the game. They have been much more solid than McKee tonight, as that is good from Doss. They've been much better than McKee and Carroll tonight.
Yeah, but I think at the end of the day, you got to trust your seniors. This is what they've been training for the last 4 years in these moments, and you got to believe and trust in their training that they're going to step up.
Absolutely.
Here's Carroll.
Carroll out. Posey.
Lombard's been relatively quiet too. You got to see if he can get him open for a three.
They got to get him beyond the arc.
Oh, that's a travel. Oh,
uncalled. Westbrooks gets the wide open.
There it is.
It is good. Wesley Westbrooks gets the big bucket he's been looking for all night long.
He's only had 2 threes. That's been it. He had one in the second quarter. He's taken 3 shots. 2 of them have been good from beyond the arc.
Quite a bit of time in between them as that is tipped up and back in.
Man, Dawes is just taking over right now. The rest of the Stratford players just might as well buy popcorn. They're just watching.
Yeah, and you could tell, I was reading Coach Carroll's lips a little bit there. You got to do something about this guy.
There's the fight, but it's going to be a foul. Going the other way. That's not good.
1 away from the bonus. This is not what you want.
That's also 3 fouls on Murr.
Now only a 2-point game. McKee comes back in. Murr checks out. Posey, Lombard, Westbrooks, McKee, and Carroll.
4 seniors here. 4 seniors and a junior. You got to trust this group here. They got to just lock in, focus on the basics, stand in front of these guys, and focus on number 24.
Absolutely. And that is off. Williams will bring it around. Off to Dawes. Looking around, double defended by Posey. That is off to Stolakis. Now back to Williams. They're just continuing to chew the clock here. Dawes drives in. No good. McKee gets the rebound, hands it off to Lombard.
Yeah, Crusaders can kind of take a sigh of relief there. There's a miss from Dawes. He's been just lights out to start the 4th quarter. But let's see if Posey can get it going as he drives.
It's up and
good.
Huge bucket there for the Crusaders. Every bucket at this point in the game is huge as Posey nears 30. He's 1 away.
Posey's got to lock in on defense as well. He's got to stay in front of his man. He cannot let Dawes go right.
Dawes, it's good. That was as wide open as you could get.
Yeah, that's just a breakdown of the defense. There's Carroll. Get in
For
there.
3. No good. Rebounded by Stolakis. Skoutalakis. Dang, I need to work on pronouncing his name. Anyways, Stolakis in. It's good. We're tied.
Wow, there's a bucket from the supporting cast right there. Coach Amoroso takes a timeout. I think that's a good point right there. Let it be tied. It's 0-0 with 3:11 left. That's what you got to tell the team right now. It's 0-0 with 3:11 left. This is a 3-minute drill right here. They got to just go hard for 3 minutes, focus on the basics, limit the turnovers, and get the rebound.
Just when you thought the Crusaders had a lot of momentum, they just have not been able to pull away. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, they led at 5. They led at the quarter with 5. Then they led at 4 right there, but then Then Stratford went on a 4-0 run. Now it's tied at 57.
As we near the end of this timeout, like I said, I want to see more of Murr. I want to see more of Hoban. You talked about the leadership out there, but when it comes down to it, they're just the guys that are playing better tonight. That's why I want to see them a bit more.
True.
Because in this situation, it's non-district, sure. It won't count towards playoffs, but this is a huge game for everyone involved. Getting a win here matters.
Yeah, of course it does. Then we'll see what they go with to start. There's Hoban.
they need the win here. This is the game that's going to define their season. No matter the outcome, if they win or lose this game, this will be how this season is remembered. Here we go, Westbrooks. Will drive in, out, Lombard, thought about the three, now he'll get into the paint himself. Looking around, it's up, no good. McKee almost had
Lombard his touch has been off a little bit. He's had a few around the rim at the 8 feet mark that just haven't gone.
Stolakis for three, it's good.
Crusaders got to keep their calm here, it's not over. That was a good shot, good find. Crusaders just got to keep attacking the paint. Don't get too antsy.
It's up. It's
there
good.
It is.
It's a 1-point game, but a big bucket. Once again, Posey gets his 31st point of the night.
They got to just keep going through him, but Posey's got to do a good job of finding the open man. They're going to start collapsing on him. He's got to figure out a way to kick it out, maybe get a three.
Williams, Dawes, Stolakis. He'll drive in. It gets in. It's up. It's good. That was a wide open lane. That was just a wide open lane.
2 minutes left. Don't need to worry now.
Open. It's good.
Look, a lot of this time, sophomores play with no fear, right? He's a 10th grader. He plays with no fear. There's nothing to lose out there for him. He's just going to work.
And the student section is letting them know right now. Another timeout for the Crusaders. But
yeah, you got to keep them calm in the huddle. No reason to worry. A 1-point game, but the coaches need to be telling them, you got to get a stop here. If they can get a stop here and get a score, get the momentum back, make them play from behind. But right now, they need to attack the paint. I don't want to see a lot of threes or mid-range jumpers. Everything needs to be around the rim, high quality, high efficiency.
62-61. The Spartans up on the Crusaders. As Crusaders have 6 fouls to their name, Stratford has 9.
The student section has faith. I have faith.
As we all should.
I think it's a little bit easier in this situation to play from behind. As they start to press there, and there it is. There's the timeout. Stratford's a little bit antsy. It's a little bit easier to come from behind here in this situation, I think. They just can't allow a three. You don't want this game to go to 4 points because that's going to be 2 possessions. You got to keep it. You got to close out. What you want to force is some mid-range jumper. Hopefully you get Dawes to try and force something.
The last timeout was 30 seconds, so you have to think that factored in here as well. So you have to think with this only 1:52 to go, you've got a lot. There's still quite a bit of time left. If you're Stratford, you've got 3 timeouts. Jesuit has 2. You've just got to get going. You've got to find some sort of momentum. That's the only way you're going to win this game.
Yeah, of course. It's going to start on the defensive end as Stratford will take the ball, but they're going to try and press. But they can't. What you cannot let happen is you can't let it get behind you. No touchdown passes, nothing like that. You got to keep everything in front. Make sure your safeties, the guys back, have everyone covered. You don't want to give up a layup in this situation. That'll kill you.
Absolutely. 4 wiped off will give these guys a little bit of extra breathing time.
Yeah, these guys are tired. There hasn't been a ton of subs on either side, really. Strake has had a little bit more.
Yeah, but we talked about that. I think this squad depth is going to come up huge for the Crusaders.
Hopefully.
Brought up by Wolford to Dawes, defended by Posey. Posey almost stuck the hand in. Cronin thought 3. Nope. It's up and good. It's a 3-point lead.
Yeah, Posey took a gamble and it didn't pay off there, and they struggled to kind of fix the hole. But hey, it's 3 points, still 121. Posey needs to take it to the hole here. Don't force it, pass it. There it is.
Yep, there you go. There's Lombard. 1:12 to go. Pass, Carroll, defended by Williams. They'll try to bring it around.
Good find!
McKee, knocked away. That's up. Skoulakis. He'll bring it through. It's up. It's good.
Man, he's really come alive here.
Time is ticking. It's a 5-point lead. They got it. Somehow draw a foul. Do anything. Posey. Brings it. There it is. Yep. There's the foul, and they will go into the double bonus.
Yeah, that's one fortunate thing right there is that the double bonus will help. But Posey missed his last 2 free throws. Think about how crucial that is. Right now in a 5-point situation, he made those. You potentially cut it to 1, but hey, you got to play right now. He's got to make these.
39 seconds to go. First one is drilled. It's a 4-point game.
Posey doesn't shy away from the spotlight right here. The lights aren't too bright for him. Let's see if he makes one more.
He knows he's going to have to perform in very high-pressure situations. He's going to a solid TCU team that's going to have consistent NCAA tournament appearances.
Jaden Carroll and Murr got to be ready for the miss here. They got to get the rebound.
It's good.
All right, here comes the pressure. You got to foul the moment they break half court.
Absolutely.
You got to foul. Foul right here. Murr's got to foul. There it is.
They're getting on. The coach is getting on Murr a little bit.
Well, I mean, you
Murr should have charged a little bit further.
You hope for the steal in the backcourt. If not, you foul on the first take on the front court. So, hey, this isn't their best player at the line. So, hopefully it's a little bit too big of a spotlight for him. But the Stratford team has played pretty well so far.
Wolfert, I believe this is his first trip to the line, if I'm not mistaken. First one. That'll be the only one. It's no good.
I would still drive here. I don't think a 3 is necessary. They're not in the double bonus. I think if you can get a high quality layup right here and then foul, you're still within 3. You're forcing them to make free throws. Why make a 3 when you can make a layup right here? They need to drive. Get it to Posey and go to work.
There's Posey. He has it now defended. He'll bring it in. That will be a foul on Stratford.
I saw that coming right there. You got to send him to the line if you're Stratford because he's been struggling from the line. But hey, he just sunk 2, so this would be a really big job by Posey if he can sink 2 more with 20 seconds left.
With it being so soon after his last one, you got to think there's going to be a little bit of consistency here.
Yeah, free throws are all about finding a rhythm. If you can get into a rhythm, it's hard to get out of it.
20 seconds on the dot. No good. He'll get his second. If Stratford can just get it, they've just got to keep it somehow beyond half court, just quickly moving the ball, keeping the Crusaders away. Second one goes.
Okay, now you got to foul immediately. You can't give him any time. There's less than 30 seconds left. You got to foul on the inbound. That hurts.
I talked about that quick ball movement. Yep, there's Posey.
That was a good job by Stratford, getting the ball out, taking 4.3 seconds off, but they didn't foul Dawes, which is good. They're going to get another person going to the line. I think if he makes both, this game's probably close to over. If he makes one, it's 1 3-point away from overtime.
Hoban just checked in, and that's a guy I want out there. I talked about it a lot, but he's probably out of him or Murr, that's the guy I want out there, personally.
Yeah, it's a 1-and-1. He could miss this one right here. There's the miss.
Good.
Attack the rim. Attack, attack, attack. You got to go to the hole here. They're going to foul you.
It's up. Yes! This game is tied! 2 seconds to go!
Okay,
oh my goodness!
We can't get too antsy though. What happened last year? They took it out with 2.7 seconds left as well. They don't want to get a half-court shot here. That would be horrible as it's tied at 66.
Absolutely. But they put six more seconds
back,
on the clock. Right. You could tell there was some confusion that the clock had kept running. They called an immediate timeout, but they kept the clock running for some reason.
Coach Carroll doesn't like 6. That's a lot. I don't know if that's 6 seconds. I think that's a few more seconds than I'd like to see on the clock.
And now they're going to talk with the referees a little bit about the clock situation.
Both student sections still believe.
There's no reason not to.
I think this game is going to overtime. Hopefully I'm not wrong, though.
The JV game went to overtime
You're
as
right.
well. But Stratford dominated the overtime period in that game.
Look,
Crusaders only got a single bucket.
I think we'll have the advantage in overtime because we've come from behind. Stratford had this game won. They were up by 4 with under a minute to go.
Absolutely.
Not to mention the depth is going to be a concern for Stratford. But hey, you got to keep the ball out of Dawes' hands. Do not foul either. Just hands straight up. They're going to go touchdown pass. Here's the timeout. Stratford wanted to look at the coverage there. When you have timeouts, you got to use it. They wanted to look for the coverage, see how Strake Jesuit was going to handle it. I would expect some sort of long pass trying to get it under the rim. Because look, you got 6 seconds. You have plenty of time to kind of set your feet and take a good shot.
You can cut the tension in the air right now with a knife. They have already given directions to the student sections of which way to leave. They already know that if they put them out the same exit, there's going to be some action. Good job by the police officers here and the administrators, Mr. Crowley, Coach Kenny, Dean Healy, to keep these guys at peace after the game. But still, it's going to be a struggle nonetheless. One person sees the other. God knows what's going to happen.
All right, 6 seconds left, tied at 66. What more can you ask for right now with this rivalry? There it is. Got to stay in front of them. Got to stay in front of them.
Here they go. Posey, the ball goes out of bounds. .1 on the clock.
They're going to add a little bit more. They wave it. They're going to go to overtime. Coach Ambrosa wanted overtime.
Oh my.
That's the best situation. You were down 65-61.
Stratford throughout the first half absolutely dominated. Jesuit came back and they did not let up the entire second half. We are going to overtime in the competition gym. Do not go anywhere. We told you you were in for a good one, folks. Thomas Hatfield, Jackson Amorosa back with you. It is overtime. Fouls carry over. Crusaders in the double bonus. Stratford 2 fouls away from getting themselves into the double bonus.
The single bonus is what saved Strake Jesuit there. They missed 2 front ends of a 1-and-1. That was killer for Stratford. That's really what sent us to a new 4. Look, I said it before regulation ended. I like Strake Jesuit in overtime here. They're really good under pressure, as we just saw. Stratford's going to be a little bit tired, as we've seen the same 5 to 6 guys. Strike Jesuits rotated 9.
Only 4 minutes in the overtime period. Crusaders win the face-off. Westbrooks picks it up but gives it immediately back to Posey. McKee. Off to Carroll, into the paint. Bobbled it a bit. There's the 3. It's good!
That's Lombard's first 3. Senior to senior there. You trust these guys in overtime because they put in the work the last 4 years. Lombard finally gets the open shot. Great find by Jaden Carroll.
There's the 3 now. That is no good.
They need to take time here. They need to go slow. You got the lead. No shot clock in high school.
Absolutely.
Take your time. Find a good shot. Here's McKee.
McKee in.
It's going to be a travel.
Oh, no, travel. Yeah, you're right.
Carroll and McKee have struggled here with traveling. McKee especially. But the Coach Carroll, Coach Ambrose are trying to keep their big guy in the game. McKee's done a great job battling. He's struggled all night, but he stayed in there. He had a few clutch defensive plays late in regulation.
You've also got to say the same thing about Jaden Carroll as well.
Oh, of course.
Williams off. Dawes in the paint. It's up. No good.
Ooh, I don't like that foul.
Line.
I thought he went straight up. I think you got to reward the defender for staying strong there. That's only Posey's second foul. Dawes has 4. Dawes fouls out on his next foul here. You got to attack him on offense.
McKee has 4 fouls.
Dawes missed his last 2 on his last trip to the free throw line. There's another one. He's missed 3 in a row. It's interesting to see 2 guys who are going to play high-level Division I basketball next year can't make it from 15 feet.
Student section letting the Dawes know what they think of him right now. Second one, no good either. Posey was going to move it slow, like you talked about.
Yeah, under 3, you're up 3. Take it slow. No reason to push it here. Find a good shot. There's one.
It's good. He's been waiting for that all night long.
You gotta love that. You gotta love his heart there. He's struggled all night and finally gets one to go.
Crusaders cannot lose focus here. As there's the 3, no good.
But see, Crusaders kept it under control when they were down. Stratford lets a 3 fly there. Coach Carroll telling his son
to... There's the 3, no good.
I don't like that quick shot there. It was open, but gives Stratford a chance. 2 minutes creeping up.
Wolford,
there's the 3.
No good off the rim again.
They're just settling. They're trying to cut into this lead. Look, Coach Ambrose is telling them to slow down. Take their time. No reason to rush here. 2 minutes left. You're in the double bonus. With a foul, you go to the line shooting 2. Look, they don't want to foul him.
It's up. It's good.
They don't want to foul him. 11 got out of the way.
However,
he's got 38.
They got to get back down quickly.
There's a timeout. This one might be over. They don't want to foul him. Cameron Cronin just moved out of the way.
Yeah, you don't want to foul him here. Like we said, double bonus. But the Spartans are now 1 away from the double bonus. But so we're going to see similar strategy from the Crusaders. But in this situation, they can afford it. They have a sizable lead here, especially considering there's only 1:46 to go.
Yeah, you got to look on defense. You do not want to foul. They've struggled from the line. Their best player has struggled from the line. They struggled at the end of regulation. Do not foul. Let them chuck up 3s. On offense, they want to keep it slow. Look for high-quality shots, open shots. That's what's going to win this game in the final 2.
The Stratford student section next to us has gone virtually silent.
Yeah, I mean, they had this game won. We were writing Strike Jesuits' eulogy in the last 30 seconds. They pulled this one out of the claws of death.
I was thinking it was 61 with 30 seconds to go. It was like, okay, yeah, this one's over. Nope.
Yeah, but hey, you can't. The same thing could happen to Strike Jesuit here if they're not careful. They cannot turn the ball over. Hey, and what's going to happen right now is Stratford's about to start fouling them. So it's really going to be who can win from the free throw line.
you've also got to foul the right guy. If Carroll has the ball, you don't foul him. He's their best free throw shooter.
Yeah, Carroll, Lombard are the guys Stratford does not want to foul.
But if you're like McKee, if you're Aiden McKee, foul him. Wesley Westbrooks hasn't been fouled tonight yet. Get him at the line.
Let's see what Stratford runs here. Are they going to attack or are they going to try and look to get a three? Oh, and a turnover!
Errant pass. Westbrooks to McKee. It's over.
No.
Good. They'll just, it gets it through the legs. What a play. Up to Dawes on the touchdown pass. It's up, it's good. Oh, nope.
Still 5 points. I don't like that. McKee tried to alley-oop it to end this one, but hey, you got to keep working.
Posey, up.
There's a foul.
They'll get another 2 there, and possibly some added based on the bonus.
Williams didn't like that one, but I saw he kind of went forward with the jump. You got to go straight up here as they call the team back. Try and settle them down a little bit. Posey goes to the line. He iced 4 in regulation. 3, excuse me. He hit 3 of 4.
First one, no good.
He's 3 of his last 5. He has not been very good from the line at all tonight. He hit 3 good ones, but he's got to close out.
And you saw what Posey said. I read his lips. I've got 2. It's okay.
Yeah, look, he keeps his poise. Nothing's too big for him. Oh, my lane violation, maybe.
They don't call it regardless.
The lead is 6 with 70 seconds left. Cannot foul here. You got to play it smart.
Dawes off to Wolford. He'll go in. The 3 from Cronin. It's no good. However, the rebound by Williams. They'll get the foul, and here comes the double bonus.
I don't know. I thought that looked like Posey got a clean slap at it, but looked maybe like hit his arm. 54 seconds left. The lead is 6. 74-68. Still anyone's game, really. I mean, we saw what happened at the end of regulation. So, Williams, we haven't seen him at the line too much. He's been a monster down in the post, though. So we'll see what he can do at the free throw line.
Have had a few young admirers near us tonight. They've been watching us more than the game in some cases, but hey, I'll take it. Anyways, Williams will go to the line. Believe this is the first time tonight for him.
Yeah, we haven't seen many go to the line.
Yeah, but they've really been running their offense through Dawes. That's the main reason why we haven't seen that many at the line. First one is good. Much needed. Yeah,
that really, I mean, you cut it to 4 here, you force Strake Jesuit to try and make a basket. Or you force them to go to the line, which we just saw they haven't been very good from.
Both teams at 10 fouls, both in the double bonus. They cannot afford another at this point.
Man.
Second one goes as well. Now you have the knowledge that you cannot foul Williams. You just have, whenever he has the ball, just make him pass it. Over to Westbrooks. He was wide open. Bit of a push.
They call a timeout. It's a good job by the coaching staff there to call a timeout. They got to recall this team a little bit. There was a moment there when Aiden McKee tried to throw that out of the hoop where the game was thought to be over. But now, 4-point game, 42 seconds left. Still a lot of time to work with for both sides. Out of the timeout, you got to try and just pass the ball around. Keep it in someone's hands who you know can make a free throw or two. That's going to be the deciding factor.
Crusaders are almost in the same situation.
Exactly. The sides have flipped.
The same. Yeah. Yep. We've seen it in almost every sub-varsity game, and of course this game, we've seen it in almost every game that's been played today.
Yeah, well, I mean, at the end of regulation, Stratford was up 4 with about 45 seconds left. Now let's see how Strake Jesuit responds.
Is that the omen? That's the question I have. Is that the omen?
Well, I think it comes down to strategy a little bit. I think Strake Jesuit had a really good plan of just attacking the rim, not letting the lead get too much for them. Stratford started the overtime jacking up threes a little bit, but they found a way back in it. Now it's just all up to who can make free throws. You cannot turn the ball over in the open court, though.
Crusaders have improved considerably on rebounds, and it has showed tonight.
Here they're going to line up in a stack. They're going to try and get someone. There's McKee to the basket.
Oh,
that's a foul.
Oh, but
and he gets it back.
Right there.
He's got 41.
What a night from Jace Posey. He might have a quadruple-double for all we know. Excuse me, not a quadruple-double, but a triple-double at least in my opinion. Oh,
that's a foul.
Yep, that'll be a foul. Westbrooks will go to the line.
All right, let's see how the junior performs. You know, it's tough to be a point guard. You got to be the floor general, and he's done a great job of that tonight. He's taken high-quality shots. He hasn't turned the ball over much, and he's found open teammates. As here comes a sub. We haven't seen Peyton Surratt too much.
Has not been in since the first half.
Yeah, they've really.
Never mind, he's going to the bench. He'll make the strut back. Jokes with his teammates a little bit. You know, it's still great to see, even though this is a high-pressure situation, both teams are loose. They're joking with each other.
Westbrook can ice it here. Oh! Here it is.
There's Jace Posey's leadership right there. It's okay, man.
Yeah, all four seniors surrounding this junior right now, and they just gave him a pat on the back. Westbrook knows he just got to put it right through the hoop here. There it is. The lead is 5 with 23.3 seconds left.
Identical situation to what we saw. It was nearly this time when Stratford was up 5.
Yeah, you can't foul here. You got to keep him in front.
Student section,
don't be doing
that. Student section cannot be saying the na. They cannot be doing that.
Got to keep it in front here.
The heads of their own players. Dawes. It's up.
Really good contest. There's the rebound.
This is likely going to do it. The Crusaders. Oh, never mind.
There's a foul, but that's our best free throw shooter. Jaden Carroll has struggled all night, and he comes up with the biggest rebound of the game. Matthias Murr had an incredible rebound there as Stratford starts to file out.
Yeah, they're vacating. They're getting them out of here immediately.
They're leaving.
I don't blame them.
This one's about over. Let's see if Jaden Carroll can ice this one. But what a performance. The heart of this team, just all the way around, the seniors, the juniors, the sophomore, just pulled this one out of the claws of defeat and just took care of business in overtime as Jaden Carroll's going to put the finishing touches. A round of applause to this group. And hey, an interesting note on the game, this is Coach Ambrose's 300th career win as a head coach. So this one's a little bit extra sweet.
Jubilation on one sideline, disappointment on the other. The Crusaders will get the win, 79-72.
What a game all the way around. Jace Posey dropped 40, and they come up with a huge win. They were down late in regulation and just never gave up all the way to the buzzer, and they ended up winning this one in overtime. Well-coached team out there, very disciplined. They share the ball well, and just all the way around, what a great win.
Absolutely. And you really got to give it to Jaden Carroll. We talked about how much he struggled down the stretch, but he really came on in the overtime especially. He was critical on the defensive side of the ball and when it came to icing.
Yeah, he started the overtime off right. He found Trevor Lombard for his only 3 of the game, and that really got it going. Then Stratford started to take bad shots, but that was really the end of it. Once Jaden Carroll found Trevor Lombard, they took over in overtime. That was an exceptional play. Absolutely exceptional.
What an atmosphere, and what a win, and what a game. What a way to end off the semester here at Crusader Sports Network. We are so glad you could join us all semester long. Football season was great. We've had 2 great basketball streams so far. Be sure to join us on January 6th, Friday, January 6th. The first week we're back in school as we will CSN will make its 2nd semester return as we will be celebrating 5 seasons of Crusader Sports Network it will all begin on January 6th, like I said, at the Sugarland Ice and Sports Center. We are so excited for that, and we hope you enjoyed tonight's game. From Jackson Amorosa, I'm Thomas Hatfield. Thank you all so much for joining us tonight. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Thank you.